Hi guys and welcome. This is a video on the EV home charging point, the EO MINI Pro2. Now I've got my notes in front of me so I don't forget to tell you anything. Now during this video I'm going to be uploading photographs that you can see, as well as a few videos that you can see how we had ours installed. Now if you're looking for a charging point but you don't want it attached to your home or your garage, then this is the video for you. Now we needed our charging point to be at the top of our drive. Our drive, there's enough space on it for 2 cars, and the electric car is the first off in the morning and the last on at night, so we didn't want to have to keep changing the cars around every time the electric car needed charging, so it made sense for us to have the charging point put at the top end of our drive. Now once my husband had made up his mind that he was going down the electric car route, he did a lot of research looking at companies who did charging points. He wanted it to be inconspicuous, but he also wanted it to look smart. And the one that we have actually gone for is a lot smaller than some other charging points. Now we actually bought a wooden post to attach the charging point to, and it was only 6 by 6 inch square, and he dug a deep hole for this post to go into himself, put concrete in, so this point was ready for the charging point to be installed on it when the fitters came. Now another reason why we wanted it mounting on a wooden post was because once the charging cable was in the car and in the charging point, we didn't want a tripping hazard. So doing it the way that my husband's done it has took that away. It's quite compact in that when it's plugged in and it's plugged into the car, there's no hazard whatsoever. Now, as I've previously said, the option that we actually went for, it's the EO MINI Pro2 unit. Now this unit is smart controlled and charges at 7.2 kilowatts an hour. Single phase, and you would need a tethered option or an untethered option to connect the charger to your car using your own Type 2 charging cable that comes with your vehicle. Now the unit is small, measuring just 175mm by 125mm by 125mm, and this is the box that it actually came in, so you can see how compact it actually is. Other than the Type 2 connector, the only other feature is a small LED light. Right, charging from the unit is controlled by the EO Smart Home app. Now there are a number of options you can choose. The charging point can be available charging for 24 hours or programmed to be only charging at the times that you stipulate via the app. You also have the option of locking the unit remotely via the app if you wish to do so. Now the installation cost. We had it fitted in June 2021 and the cost was £1,100, and that was with the government grant that was available that year. So this price varies depending how far away you are from your electric meter. The price includes 20 metres of armoured cable, but we needed 25 metres, so with the cost that we paid for, there was an extra 5 metres of armed cable in with that. Now it doesn't need an earthing rod, but it needs to be connected to a gyro type earthing device. The charging unit is a robust piece of kit, and the kit is made of ABS and has a IP54 protection, so it is protected from water spray from any direction. So you can see from that, guys, how we've done it. We have done it so that it really is conspicuous from the road and the causeway, so anybody from that side of our property will not know that it's there because it's discreet, it's compact. And when the fitters come, it was a father and son couple, if you like, and Martin was the guy. And when he actually came, I was at work, but he said to my husband, right, we can clip these cables to your wall and do this and that. And straight away, my husband, like I said, put a lot of thought into how he wanted this fitting, and he'd said, no, I don't want that. So Martin basically said, what have you got in mind? And he said, right, I've peeled this part of the grass back and I want the cable lying underneath it so I can put the grass back and it won't be seen. So the only cable you see, as you've seen in the video and the photographs, is on the piece of wood from the charger. That's the only piece of wire you see. At the bottom end of the garden, they drilled through the wall, they took the slabs up and put the wiring under the slabs. As soon as you get in our house, there's a trapdoor which came up and the wire went under the trapdoor, and it doesn't come up until it's in the pantry. So inside the house then, you can see here that you cannot see any cables that's come from the power point outside. They're all underneath the floorboards. It went in through a trapdoor, so nothing's seen. And when it's drilled into the pantry, it's actually under the floorboards and it comes up inside the pantry. There, where you can see it. So everything is perfectly hidden. So inside the house, they have fitted an automatic load management system that prevents an overloading while charging the car. The normal cable that runs from the unit outside comes under the floorboards and enters the pantry in here. And you can just see round here in this corner where they've actually brought the cable up from. And so there's no wiring seen other than on the charging point and in the pantry. When I actually came home from work, they were still here. I think how long did they actually take to fit it? I've just been and checked how long it took them to fit. It took 6 hours with 2 men on the job. Now, when I actually got home from work, Martin actually said to me, how good does that look with the thought that your husband's put into it? And I've got to admit, it does look pretty good. I've got a friend up the street, Sue, and she's got a charging point, but she's got it attached to house, but she hasn't got a drive as long as us. So, but it is probably 6 times bigger than what ours is. And when she saw ours, she says she wished she'd have gone for the same type of point because it's so discreet. Even on somebody's house or garage, it would be discreet because of the size of it. So this is how simple and easy it is to use. Just lift the flap, plug it in, and then it's ready to be charged. And to take it out, just lift the flap up, pull it out, and that's how easy it is. So I hope you found this video useful if you're going to be going down this road, and it gives you an idea of other options, that you don't have to have a charging point connected to your property. You can take it further away from your property, because like I say, if you've got a drive and depending on where your car is on the drive and you're in a situation like we are where your electric car is going to be the first off the drive in the morning and the last on, and you've got another car, it's going to be a nightmare keep altering the cars round to have to charge one electric car. So thanks for joining me, guys. Take care for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.